Good afternoon, Western Washington, and happy Monday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the forecast for the next few days. I know it's been a little bit since I made a video here. I wasn't feeling well some of last week, also started some new classes at school, but I'm back now. We're going to be doing videos about every other day here as we go through this not super active but not calm weather pattern here. Starting with the satellite imagery across the northwest, you can see we had some showers moving through the area this morning, lots of rain last night as well, and we have some more rain moving up into the area as I make the video right now. Here you can see radar shows some showers moving through the area this morning, lots of rain across eastern Washington, and some more showers moving north across western Washington as we go into about noon here. We just got about an hour until noon, but I'm posting this in the afternoon. Taking a look at rain totals over the last 48 hours, you can see about a half inch across most of the area. Areas from Seattle southward toward Olympia getting almost an inch for some places. And then you can see the area of higher rain along parts of the coast and the Olympics, up to 2.5 inches in some of the southwest Olympic Peninsula there. Taking a look here at the European model, looking at our next few days pattern here, you can see as we go through the day-to-day, showers at times, get another impulse of rain moving through the area on Tuesday, especially into the evening there, and then you can see we turn showery as we go into early Wednesday morning, dry most of the day Wednesday and into Thursday, but as we get to about Thursday afternoon, rain starts to move into the coast, and that spreads into the lowlands by Thursday night, continuing at times into Friday morning with some showers across the area as we go into Friday afternoon. Then as we go into Saturday, you can see some showers across parts of the lowlands and some of the coast. That turns a little bit more widespread as we go into Saturday evening there, with some showers continuing and moving south as we get to about Saturday night. So what are we looking at in terms of rain totals? Well, looking here across Washington State, you can see as we go through the day today, we get about an additional half inch through 8 to 9 p.m. Then that next impulse moves through as we go into the day Tuesday, into the evening there. You're looking at totals by the time we get to Wednesday evening of about an inch to an inch and a half from Seattle southward. Bit of a rain shadow, maybe only about 0.8 inches across parts of Seattle and Everett, and then areas from Everett northward getting up to 1.5 inches as well. You can see the coast pretty wet there as we go through Wednesday with about 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain across the Washington, Oregon coast and parts of the Olympics, the Coast Range, and parts of the Cascades. As we go into later this week, you can see we will get some more rain into the area by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, and then a little bit more as we go into Saturday. Totals by the end of the week, 1 to 2.5 inches across most of western Washington, except the coast looking at 3 to 3.5 inches, especially along the northern Olympic Peninsula. Cascades getting some decent rain too. However, this is not going to be translating into much snow as we go through the end of the forecast. This model here, so this is through the end of this week. Saturday night, you can see only about 5 inches of snow at Snoqualmie Pass. You're talking about a foot there, Stevens and White Passes, and some of the higher elevations like Mount Rainier, Mount Baker, parts of the Olympics, getting up toward 2 to 3 feet, but it is getting harder by this time of year to get decent amount of mountain snow out of any of these systems. So that is something to keep in mind. Maybe a little bit of snow across the passes. A foot can be somewhat impactful at some of the higher passes, but it won't be too difficult at all. One other thing to point out, that little impulse here moving through on on Tuesday is going to bring some gusty winds to the area. You can see as we go through Tuesday morning there, you get gusts up to 50 miles per hour for parts of the southern Washington coast, and then see as we go through 11 a.m. to about 5 p.m. there on Tuesday, you can see gusts up to 40 miles per hour here across parts of western Washington on the European model. You can see 40 to 45 miles per hour for areas from Kelso northward all the way through Everett, and then 45 to 50 miles per hour for the northwest interior, Whidbey Island and the San Juans. Pretty run-of-the-mill storm, not too many leaves on the trees yet, so this shouldn't have really any impact at all. Just a windy day there on Tuesday. And then taking a look here over the next few days with temperatures, you can see today highs in the mid to upper 50s across western Washington, low 50s on the coast, mid 50s or low to mid 50s there on Tuesday across the entirety of the area. We warm up on Wednesday, highs in the low 60s across most of the lowlands and upper 50s on the coast. Warming up further there on Thursday, upper 50s on the coast, maybe some low 60s, and mid to upper 60s in the interior. So Thursday should be a nice day, mostly dry until that rain moves in the evening. And then we cool down significantly there on Friday with highs in the mid 50s to the upper 50s across the lowlands, and then low 50s on the coast. Same thing on Saturday, low to mid 50s across the lowlands, low 50s on the coast. And then as we go into Sunday, we might warm up a tad. So Thursday does look like a pretty nice day, so keep that in mind. And then the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, this is for most of next week. You can see below average temperatures likely for the northwest, with above average precipitation for the northern tier of the country. Hallmarks of a La Nina influenced spring pattern. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe here on Western Washington Weather, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Blue Sky. I just reached 2,000 followers on Blue Sky yesterday, so thank you everyone for following along over there. Stay tuned, and I will talk to you all later this week.